as we welcome in Ginger High Colvin. Coach, first let me say congratulations.
Thank you.
Your sixth time as the head coach of the regular season champs, the Lady Tigers, 14 times now in school history. So congrats to you and your bunch.
Thanks a lot. That was we knew coming into this was a big one, and you just don't want to leave anything to chance late in the season, especially when we've got Shawnee, who's a big rival, coming in on Thursday, and then you're going to expend a lot of energy. It's senior night. And if you don't get that one, then you have to travel to Pikeville, who's playing extremely well right now. And a lot, I think head coaches probably put too much thinking into a lot of stuff, but that was the situation we were in. So to win it outright tonight at home against a good Georgetown team was really, really nice. And being able to win it here is nice, too.
I'll air a little dirty laundry. We talked and you a couple of week practices this week. You were a little nervous.
I've been not happy. We've not practiced well this week, and we just I don't know if it's pressure on me or pressure on them, but we have not practiced well. We have had some kids feeling really, really rough, and I know Georgetown's been hit with the flu bug as well, and I think that's going around, and we just have to be able to overcome those things. But yeah, if I based it on our practices this week, I didn't sleep well last night. I can tell you that.
Well, you guys played well. You played well early. You had a 13-point lead to end the first quarter.
Yep.
You did that on the defensive end. You forced Georgetown tonight into a season-high 26 turnovers. And early in the ballgame, we looked down, and you had them approaching double-digit turnovers. I think to end the first quarter, you had taken like 12 more shots than Georgetown, so you really put them in a tough spot early.
And we traditionally don't start well. That we come out and we start a small lineup. We usually don't get the tip, and we don't start well. And we've talked about that as a group and tried to overcome. That's a mental block as much as it is anything. And so we wanted to come out and start well tonight, and I thought we really came out. We ran a play for Faulkner. First play of the game, she nailed it, and I think it just got us rolling, and that was a plus for sure.
Faulkner finishes with 10.6 boards, but Jordan Dorham did a lot of the heavy lifting down inside, and I know it's kind of been a back and forth year for Jordan, really good at times. She's been plagued through foul trouble and different things, but here tonight she finishes with 20 points in roughly 19 minutes, 9 of 11. They had no answer for her today.
No, there's a lot of teams that just don't. She's so agile, she's so strong, and she has great hands. And, usually you have a post player that maybe has one of those qualities and you work with the rest. She has all those qualities, and she's just been outstanding. She's been such a great leader for us. Even when things weren't going well for Jordan, she's been a tremendous leader, and she's really coming around at the time we need her to come around, and I'm really proud of her.
Tonight, Caitlin Hall got back to her normal self, 7 points, 9 assists, 4 steals to go with that. I know she was a little under the weather as the boss man there gives you the congratulations. That means a little more coming from him than it does me.
I'll stop for that.
That's right. But we were touching there on Caitlin Hall. I know she was under the weather on Saturday, but she answered the bell tonight and played much better.
I still don't think she feels 100%. She's just not got that bounce to her step, but she's gritting it up, and I'm proud of her. Yeah, the 9 assists and 2 turnovers, and the 2 turnovers were in the first half. One was a kick ball, I think. I'll go back and look at that on film. But
Benji thought it was knee. He thought it was just knee or above.
Okay,
so,
well, there you go.
You can look at
it's
that.
just perspective. That's all perspective, right? But still 9 and 2 is a great effort, 4 steals, and she just leads us well.
Savannah Gregory, another nice night, 13 points. Really a quiet night for Savannah, especially in scoring. It seemed like she got just a couple of points each period, but the steal number there is always 5 steals. She is now third on the single season steals list with 115, passing one of Andrea Deaton's top 3 marks. She trails just Andrea Deaton at 120 for second. 132 is Beth Grant, so she's got a shot at that one as well.
How many does she have total
She's
right
got
now?
115 total.
Okay. Well, I'd love to see her to get that. And, you take Andrea Deaton and Beth Grant. That's 2. Beth Grant was a super quick guard that did a lot, and she was really quick and got a lot of steals that way. Andrea Deaton was a very athletic 6'1" post, 6'6" post, and she ran the point of our press and just got a lot of steals that way and created a lot of havoc. But Savannah worked so hard, and I'm just so proud of her right now and the way she's playing.
We mentioned tonight there's a lot of great freshmen across the conference. You have no shortage of those yourself. Lexi Lake, 4 made Edward Jones threes here this evening, and she's going to be really fun to watch. And one of those, kind of like Hagan on the men's team, Hagan Tyler, when they are in the game,
The crowd likes it. Yeah.
You want to see them shoot the three, and that's really all you're interested in.
And we've not shot the ball well from behind the arc lately, and it's not that the kids aren't coming in and working. And looks like we got 7 tonight, but we've not hit on that as much. And Lexi hasn't shot the ball well as of late. So to see those 4 go in for her tonight, we went to her, ran some sets for her, and that was nice to see her get a few fall.
Now you'll get your last big long break of the season as you'll take a week off roughly. Shawnee State will come in here next Thursday, senior night. I know that's an emotional time. That might be rough for me as Stu. We've joked. I don't know. We won't have a running joke with I love that freshman as Stu finishes up next Thursday. But it's always a fun night to recognize those kids that have poured so much into the program.
Yeah, and I say I have the most blessed job in the world. I love what I do. And just the relationships that you build and the times that you get to know these kids and you get to know their families. And if you know, like we talk about these kids and they're such good kids and there's a reason they're such good kids, you get to know their families and you know why. And it's every year you have to say goodbye to them. And that's so hard because you get very close to them. They work so hard for you and do so much for you, and you just get close to them. You get close to their families, and it just breaks your heart to see them go, but you know that's what they've come to school for, and they've come to, and they leave and are, you hope that they leave and are successful, and you always stay in touch, but it's tough. You're around these kids every day for 4 years, and it's tough to see them go, but I'm proud of this group, and it's a good senior group. They didn't have a conference title, and they very much wanted one, so I'm glad to see them leave with one.
Coach, I won't make you look too far ahead to Shawnee State. I'll let you enjoy this conference regular season championship and go celebrate with your ladies.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
Congratulations, Coach. Coach Ginger High Colvin and the Lady Tigers pick up their 14th Mid-South Conference championship as they knock off Georgetown College here tonight, 88-62.